Testing 1, 2. Hey, I think we might have it.
Oh, do we have sound now?
Well, yeah, especially the right ear.
Ooh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got thumbs up from everybody.
All right, and hi, folks. Welcome to another exciting episode of Psychic Sundays Live with Sally Diane and our wonderful producer who has fixed our sound. And so before we get started, I wanted to tell you all about next Saturday's market right here in Stratford at the Army, Navy, Air Force. See, I didn't say flyboy. The Army, Navy, Air Force at 161 Lorne Ave right here in Stratford. This is going to be an all-day market starting at 11 a.m. and going to 6 p.m. It is the Witches and Wizards Halloween market, so there's going to be a lot of Halloween stuff there, and you're invited to wear your costume. There's going to be a scavenger hunt, and we will be taking place, and best of all, I will be there giving 15-minute palm readings for $45, and I only do those palm readings at the market, so make sure you come on down and get your palm reading and see all the wonderful witchy things that are at the Witches and Wizards Halloween market.
There would have been a graphic for that, folks, but the poster I found was... Yeah.
Well,
put that F-bomb out there. Today. Holy hell. Okay, we're back at the audio on this one too. Okay, if anybody cannot hear me, turn up your hearing aids.
okay, so we're going to start with Jasmina.
We are?
Yes, she's first one.
I got Benafsha first.
Oh. Okay. So,
Well, we'll do the first
we'll
two.
do
then.
Jasmina,
Yeah, we'll
and
do that.
Jasmina says, "What awaits me in the following weeks?" So that's a long time, and usually you need a general reading for that. But let me ask your spirits what you need to know most for the following weeks. What does Jasmina Eva need to know most? All right, so you have the Hanged Man upside down, and the Hanged Man right side up is about making worthwhile sacrifices. You know, sacrifices that pay off, and a lot of times sacrifices do pay off, but sometimes they don't. And reversed like this, the Hanged Man is telling you not to give away your balance. And so let's see what's in the middle. In the middle, you've got the Nine of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Cups is a really positive card. Right side up is called the Wish card. It's about getting everything you want and having that certain bit of self pride, the smugness. But when it's reversed like this, it means that you're giving away. You're giving away your fortune. So I don't know what you're giving away over the next few weeks, but don't let somebody get from you just by making you feel selfish. Don't give stuff away, and don't make unwise sacrifices. Yeah. And you have the Tower reverse, which it's better to see it reversed than it is to see it right side up. And it's like you're getting a lot of warnings about not giving yourself away and not giving what's rightfully yours away. And whether that's time or money, over the next few weeks, be acutely aware of what's yours, and don't let people take advantage of you, because there's a lot who will, especially since you have some people around you that are going through hard times in their life. And usually people who are going through hard times, sometimes they get like permanently clingy. So be careful of people going through hard times, because you don't want somebody to be dependent on you when they need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. Okay. So
Sean G, according to the other list, looking
Hey,
for guidance.
Sean.
Looking for guidance for the week ahead.
Okay, so what kind of guidance do we have for our friend Sean? What do the cards have to say?
You need to slow down.
Oh.
You are motor mouthing it.
Oh, I have a tendency to do that. Sorry, folks. Okay, so Sean G.
That doesn't mean come half as quiet.
Yeah, my mom always said it was either one extreme or the other with me. It's never in the middle. All right, Sean G. First thing you get is the Eight of Wands. That's the Eight of Wands reversed. A lot of reverse cards today.
It's only the second reading.
I know. So I can say that because it's true so far. So when I look at the Eight of Wands reversed, I just really feel like you shouldn't let yourself be held up. I'm surprised this isn't the Eight of Cups, because I really feel like what we have going on here is the Eight of Swords is, I really feel like you're holding yourself back, and this is a time when you need to be going forward a little bit faster. So don't dither, don't be indecisive. Yeah, this is a good time to kind of be balanced in what you give out. So I really feel like when I look at this and look at this, it's saying that you do tend to give away too much. Another person who needs to be a little bit more selfish. And also you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about dissatisfaction. And I just feel like there's this vicious cycle going around with you that you worry about not moving forward, but then you have 101 excuses why you can't. And when it comes to doing favors or doling out for people, it's kind of like you're the most generous whoever talked to last, and you need to be more balanced about how you give out favors and about how you give out money. And also you have the Four of Cups. So here you are giving too much, knowing you're giving too much, wanting to go ahead and then holding yourself up, which is why you're being dissatisfied in life. And the cards are saying that it's up to you. Just you could change this. You can make things go forward, and you can come up with a life that you're more satisfied with. But you need to take control and know it's up to you.
Okay. Next, we have Benafsha.
Hi, Benafsha.
How's F doing, and how's he been feeling lately?
Been feeling like this.
You're asking for somebody else, Benafsha? You've been here long enough to know better.
Yeah. That's how F's feeling. Okay. Okay, so, Benafsha, I know, why don't you rephrase that question somehow? Because we want the question to involve you, not somebody else. We don't spy on people. And we don't look into other people's lives, because...
Right.
Well... we want to know what we're looking
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
you know, and whether we're in our ethically right to do so. And I don't know whether you're ethically right for F.
Oh, jeez, there you
I
go,
know.
bringing morals into this.
Oh, I know. And who am I to talk? I'm the devil herself. All right, so, and I see my friend In the Garden Tarot is here, which,
Okay.
by the way, I did visit your site. I did look at, she has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you mentioned this last week.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back in the Garden Tarot. Hey, why don't you put in the comments what your website is or your Facebook's is, so people know?
YouTube.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's on everything except for me. I'm only on Facebook. Takes enough time.
All right.
Damn videos.
I know. So In the Garden wants to know, what can I expect for the week ahead? Okay, so the week ahead for our friend In the Garden Tarot. Ooh, look at that one. That's a good card. And In the Garden knows that one. You know, it's kind of a version of the Lovers. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this week it does say that you're going to get a lot of good news, but it feels almost like early on in the week you're overpromised. And so by the end of the week, when you actually get your reward, you're disappointed because you were overpromised. So at the end of the week, you are going to receive something that you've been working for, that you've been waiting for, but it's not going to be as it's not going to be everything you expected. So, you know, you can appreciate things if you don't set your whole expectations too high.
Okay, next we got Speak Knowledge. Speak Knowledge wants a message reading using the runes.
Okay. Oh, there we go. And Speak Knowledge. You've got some very nice runes. Spirit says that you are reaching a period of blessings. You know, you can see in algae as the branches of Yggdrasil, you know, just pouring blessings upon you, basically. So this is a good time for you to be grateful, because when you are receiving blessings, the more gratitude you show, the more blessings you will receive. And we all know that. You're also reaching a growth period of your life, and I can see that in Berkana, who represents the Norse god Berka, who is the goddess of fertility and prosperity. So it does look like you're coming into a very productive part of your life. So this is the time for you to grab life by the boo-boo. Don't sit on the couch and take a nap. Okay, so who's next?
Mariam is next. She wants to know about October. Let's see what Mariam needs to know.
Okay, so what does Mary Ann need to know for October? Okay, here we go. All right. Might not be as easy as you'd like it to be to get everything in order come October, but things aren't as disorganized as you think they are. It does show the magician reversed, and we know that the magician is the alchemist, the grand manifester. And when he's reversed like this, I really get a feeling like what it's telling you is that you're trusting others to do what you should be doing yourself. And you see you got strength reversed now. These are both major arcana cards. So you've got some pretty powerful energies coming into your life that you should be taking advantage of. You know, the strength card is reversed, but it still talks of confidence. You know, when it's reversed like this, you're kind of lacking confidence. If you don't feel confident, fake it until you do. A lot of people fake being confident. Yeah. This is a time for you to go forward boldly with your own plans and your own visions. Okay.
Next we have Olivier, who wants to know, will I pay Manuel before the year ends and leave me alone?
kiss Manuel goodbye. Although that might be with her foot. All right. Olivier, what do the cards have to say to Olivier? I said Olivier, not Olivier. Oh, I love seeing this one when it's reversed like that, because it kind of turns the meaning around. It's right side up. The Seven of Wands is the Seven of Cups is sometimes called the delusion card, because it talks about, just getting caught up in so many little details. But when it's reversed like this, it means that you've basically clarified a lot of things in your own mind. Good for you. Oh, really good for you. And for what you said about Manuel, this feels like the judge, really. It feels like a legal matter, but it's a legal matter that's in your favor. Oh, yeah. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Because it looks like you're moving on to things, you're focusing on yourself and the things that you love. So, yeah. Be able to say bye-bye, Manuel.
Bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Oh? But.
Oh, Patricia has a weird question. I love weird questions. I hope this one appeals to my inner Wendy Adams. Okay.
It's about silverfish. It's a really hard one to answer, Patricia.
Yeah, I know that silverfish like books. So if you have a lot of books, maybe put your books in the freezer. Or just take them out of your house so you're not feeding them. Also, I think
what size freezer do you need for a lot of books?
I don't know. I just I know that being cold and yeah, I wasn't thinking of that thing. I was just thinking, oh, silverfish, cold. But I know that diatomaceous earth works on them.
Yeah, well, Patricia has it sprayed.
Yeah.
My understanding is they like moisture too. Because and all the silverfish I've ever seen were in a bathroom.
Oh yeah.
But who knows what was underneath the floor?
I know. So we used to get silverfish in the upstairs of the old country house we lived in.
Yeah, well, at least they're harmless.
Yeah. So let's see what
the cards say.
Yeah, let's see what the cards have to say about
your us, eh?
Yeah. Let's see what the cards have to say about your silverfish problem. And anybody else has any input, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, okay, so it's not going to change. You fought it, but they, somebody told you they'd come back. Yeah. How many times are they going to come back? It looks like you're going to have to, you're going to have probably at least 2 more treatments over the next 10 months. Because it didn't kill all of them. I don't know. Maybe there's eggs or little guys around, or ones that knew to hide where the exterminator couldn't get to them. But looks like she's got a couple more treatments coming. That's what the cards say.
Okay. We're going to skip back to Benafsha here, because she clarified.
Oh, okay.
How's F feeling towards me?
Ah, that's different. Yes. Okay. So that we can look at. Let's see what that affects you. That is your business. Okay. Well. Okay. It's funny. He kind of wants to move forward, but he's conflicted. And I think part of it is he doesn't feel like he's ready for marriage, but he views you as being the marrying type. So there's type of women you just date and have booty calls with, and there's types of women that you marry. and he sees you as being the type of woman you marry. So as much as he likes you and feels like, there's it's just that whole thing is he doesn't want to get married.
Next we have Crescent.
Hi, Crescent.
What is next in my love life?
Okay, so as the world turns, okay, so what is next in Crescent's love life? Oh, something happened that changed your attitude. Let's see what the cards have to say. Well, the first thing I get is the moon reverse, and the moon is about secrets and kind of is secrets and illusions, and there is a little bit of the psychic to it, but it's reversed, and I just feel like secrets revealed in a very bad way. So makes me think that maybe you're coming out of a cheating situation, which is really hard. When your trust is damaged like that, it's really hard to get past it, and it's really hard to trust anybody ever again. Yeah, it's like what I see here is a Nine of Swords, but it's Nine of Swords reversed and right side up. The Nine of Swords is about worrying about somebody else, and when it's reversed like that, it says you've healed enough that you've put that behind you, so you are ready for another one, and another one usually attracts one. It does say that you have plenty of opportunities for love around you. You've kind of lost you've kind of lost the plot when it comes to flirting and just the particulars of establishing a relationship. So it might be a good time for you to sharpen your game, because there is love out there for you.
Okay, moving on to Lynette Historia. Looking for spirit messages.
Okay, so what does say to Lynette? All right. Okay. Spirit for Lynette. Worry a little bit about that. Okay, I like the direction you're headed. It looks like you're coming out of a period of weakness. And I say that because it looks like you've kind of been upended thanks to a bad karma thing. And I get those two put together. But it feels like this is something that you're moving beyond. And Spirit says that this is a good time for you to have confidence in yourself. And this is a good time for you to get up on your feet and dust yourself off, because there are new opportunities coming ahead. And this is a good time for you to shine yourself up and get ready to kind of be a part of everything again. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, Libra.
Oh, yeah. No, we already did that one, didn't we?
No, we.
You sure?
Yeah. Is HT a possible love interest?
All right. Getting cool Libra and speak knowledge mixed up.
They look so much alike. They could be twins. Okay.
Could they now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool Libra. Cool Libra and HT. What do we see for 8 with Cool Libra and HT? Aw. Okay, so it looks like you feel like you're competing for sperm right now, because it does look like HT has plenty of attention here. The phrase beating him off with a stick. I know you've heard it. Someone, your grandpa or grandma probably said it. It says right now you're worrying a lot about things. You're worrying a lot about, yeah, definitely you're not confident. And you're not seeing what you want to see to match what you feel, because you feel like HT is attracted to you, and yet HT takes his dear sweet time, and he just does. He takes his dear sweet time, and he likes to build relationships up slowly. So start off slow. Start off real slow with a high, nice weather.
A high?
Well, yeah, it's just he's not a trusting person.
Okay, then. Well, let's find somebody we can trust. Nancy Bennett. Will my sister get a satisfactory on her work evaluation?
Oh, God, let's hope so. Oh, anyhow, I'll see what the cards have to say.
Is she that bad an employee that you're worried about a satisfactory?
It's not necessarily that. It's, I just feel like her sister might have the golden child syndrome. Yeah, she's actually done pretty well at this job. Good. So far, good. You might not have to, carry her water for her. Okay, yeah. She's actually doing pretty good. They are worried that she might try and bite off more than she could chew. And that just comes from her being, it looks like she really wants to do a good job here. She really, really, really does. And where she works, they just want her to kind of relax. She's doing fine. She doesn't have to be worried about anything. She's doing great.
And next we have Leet. How will my second week with Lyft go?
Are you just kind of like making tally marks on the wall?
How was your first week? Let us know.
Yeah. So let's see. How's the second week with Lyft going to go? Okay. Hopefully it'll raise his spirits. In my mind, that sounded funnier than it actually was. I worry a little bit about the productivity and the money here. Because it feels like during the second week, maybe there's something about the seniority or the priorities or whatever. Because I don't know whether this is an hourly pay or whether it's paid by the job. Because I don't know what Lyft is. But it does say that there's this idea when I look at these two together, the King of Cups reversed. I feel like your boss is doing something you don't like. But part of that is making you walk away from your own treasure. So it's making you walk away from money. And that's why I feel like that they might be giving priority to some of the higher paying aspects to employees with more seniority. But I just feel almost like there might be a little of nepotism or something going on there.
Lyft is a rideshare program like Uber.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would make sense. That the better jobs are being, farmed out to whoever is preferred. So I just think that there's that idea where you're wondering about whether you're really making money at this, and so am I.
Okay, well, folks, we'll be right back. Well, folks, once again, it's time for Pick a Card. Sally's already shuffled her deck, and she's going to draw 3 cards for you to choose from. The reading for the card you choose is your reading for the week ahead.
Right. So, have you chosen your card? Did you choose card number 1?
Oh, I forgot to hit record.
Card.
Let's pick it up in the middle. All right, pick a card. Sally's ready to pick 3 cards. The
I have
reading's
already
starting
drawn 'em.
now. Let's go.
So, pick a card, number 1 through 3. So, have you picked your number? Did you pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Well, let's see what your tarot card is for this week. If you pick card number 1, then your tarot card is strength. It talks about approaching everything this week with a sense of confidence. And when you have strength on your side, it kind of says, you can kind of push your limits this week. Yeah, this is a good week to push your limits and just be confident in all you do. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your tarot card for this week is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Now, the 9 of Pentacles right side up talks about solitary enjoyment of resources. And when it's reversed, it might tell me that you may not be getting as many resources this week as you would like. But even reversed, it's still a successful card. And I feel that even if you aren't getting as many resources or as much support as you would like this week, this is still a week where you can stand your ground and achieve what you want to achieve. It's just going to be a little harder. All right. And did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your tarot card for this week is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a little stubborn, and this is a good week for you to dig in your heels. It's also a good week for you to take a good look at your finances, because it feels like you can improve finances there. The page of the Knight of Pentacles, is very much a saver and a planner when it comes to finances and future harvests. So this is a good week for you to focus in on your future and be a little stubborn. Okay, and thank you for tuning in. Enjoy this second week of October, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, getting back to a regular scheduled programming of, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Wendy.
Questions in the chats.
Right on. Wendy Macero.
Hi, Wendy.
What are E's intentions towards me?
Oh, if they aren't good, I'll go and beat them up. Hang on, let me see what they say. All right. So, E's intentions.
Yeah, but what's not good to you might be delightful to to Wendy.
Yeah, who knows? She might have a little torture chamber in her basement that I don't know about. I do, but I won't tell anybody. Okay, so what are E's intentions towards me? Okay, so one thing I get from E is that you might be a notch or two above the girls that he's used to. And I just feel like, it's kind of like he says, I got to change the kind of person I am, basically. Which he doesn't, but it's a change. But he's measuring out as to whether he can have an actual adult relationship. So what were his relationships like before? Anyhow, he does see a future with you. This is a good, promising card. Even reverse Ten of Cups is a good, promising card. It just means that it's not cast in stone yet, but he is coming around to a more mature attitude. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he really wants to be with you. Just doesn't want to give up being a party boy. It's long and short of it.
Ah. Okay. Oh,
Hoo. Michelle, what is Junior hiding from me?
oh, I don't have her.
Oh, and she doesn't have a question mark, Michelle.
Oh, well, then she got skipped. We've been going on about needing a question mark in your questions for over 5 years. Cindy C. is looking for knowledge about the week ahead.
Okay, knowledge about the week ahead. Oh wow. Hey, where is it? Wow. Okay, so how far am I up?
Oh, pretty far because
There we go. There it is.
the
Cindy C. Sometimes my screen just jumps down to the bottom. Okay. Cindy C. A reading for the upcoming week.
yeah, you need to speed things up because there's way more questions.
Oh,
than
yes,
we
there
got time
are.
For in 22 minutes.
Well, weren't you the one that said I was motor mouthing it before? Apparently, I do need to motor mouth it. Okay. Our friend Cindy. Oh, it looks like you're going to have a pretty good week. I don't really get a lot of activity this week. I don't think it's going to be it. Yeah, it just feels like it's going to be an all right week, no different than any other week. But I really don't see any big drama or anything. This feels like it's a good week to sit down and maybe enjoy a restful afternoon on the couch with your husband. It just seems like it's going to be a laid back family and friends kind of week.
Kara James is next.
Hi, Kara.
When will I have a new part-time job?
Part-time job for friend Kara James. Yes. Part-time job for friend Kara James. What do the cards have to say? And the cards say Ace of Wands. It's there. Knight of Swords. Okay. You need to look a little bit more. You need to get a little bit more active in the hunt because an opportunity is there. But you can't just sit back and hope it happens. You need to get a little bit more aggressive about looking for a new job. And it does look like, this is a really good time for you to find another part-time job, a new part-time job. It really is, because it feels like, and this is a positive aspect, is that you've already put a bad job behind you.
Yeah, but she's asking for a timeline.
A timeline.
Yeah, that's why it starts with when.
I understand that. I also understand that, it's kind of like she's not active enough. That's what the cards are telling her. She could have a new part-time job within a week, but she just has to get a little bit more active in doing it. Like if you're just putting in job applications online, no, you just kind of got to get out there and do the in-person thing.
Okay, Braveheart is next.
Hi, Braveheart.
Will I meet some possible love interest at SW?
Okay. Whoops. Okay, so Braveheart. What's saying is that the energies for love are around you. Your karma is balanced. You're ready for love, but it says that faint heart never won fair maiden. So the answer to that is yes, but you need to know the right way to to approach women, basically. You know, it's just like when I look at that Nine of Wands next to the Nine of Pentacles. It's, you see the way she's looking at him, and she's looking at him, and he's looking at her. It's kind of telling me that he's looking at her, but she's waiting for him to actually go over and say hi to her. So you need to know how to say hi without drooling.
Hey, remember Braveheart, the worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
Well, they can say a lot worse than that these days. What am I thinking?
Women are vicious.
Nancy Ray, looking for a rune reading for the month of October.
Okay, so what do our
Let's see what
friends the runes?
Nancy Ray needs to know.
Okay. Oh. This one just jumped right into my hands. The first thing you need to know, Nancy, is that you are blessed more than you know. You're really, really, really blessed. So this kind of says, it does speak of gratitude too, but yeah, you are blessed, and you have algis, which represents divine blessings. You know, so it says that the god or the goddess, whatever you see as the divine, is looking down on you and is pleased. So this is a good week. This is a good month for you to know that you're okay with the divine, and this is a good month for you to embrace the success that is around you. Because these are two really positive runes, and yeah, they do speak of a good month coming ahead.
Melons Maloney, we just did your reading.
Did we?
Yeah, before Braveheart. Between Kara James and Braveheart. Will he get a job interview soon?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or did I miss that one? All right. Apparently I did miss it.
Yeah, oh,
Okay.
because it was right next to Kara James and it was so similar.
Yeah.
Okay, Melons, will I get a job interview soon?
All right, let's find out.
Will Melons get a job interview soon? All right, so
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's still in October, so yeah, I would say yeah. When I look at this though, it's kind of like, yeah, I do see you getting job interviews in October, and I do see that as being plural, but it just says that when I look at these two together, it's just telling me don't be so confident in the fact that you know what they're looking for in a job interview. Okay? So just answer the questions and don't try and manipulate in any way. You know, don't try and muddy the water with your qualifications or lack thereof. Just be brutally honest about everything. It'll work for you.
Michelle, I didn't see a question for you. Did you add a question mark to it? If you didn't, then that's probably why I didn't see it.
Yes, his program only recognizes the comments that have the question marks.
Yeah, it's just a matter of that I have to filter the comments by a question mark so that I can differentiate, because otherwise there's a whole lot of things for me to scroll through. You get it. So,
Okay,
we'll get back.
Brahman.
Brahman. Will I get any assignments or jobs in the next couple of months as an insurance adjuster? Yes, you will. You'll be working in November.
Oh, yeah. There's 5 weeks right there. And you're an insurance adjuster, so it is kind of... Some people would see an insurance adjuster as being a lot like this guy. Even though it's kind of like you're not purposely telling people they can't have everything they expect. It's just that what is covered and what is not covered is pretty clean cut. And they do get a policy that has that all lined out.
Is the hermit walking on snow?
Is it what?
Hermit walking on snow? Is he standing on snow?
He's standing on the top of a mountain.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of where you get this idea of him representing intuitive energy, knowledge, and wisdom. And that's where I got, you have the knowledge and wisdom to do it. I know that when people don't get what they like, they're nasty about it. But you do a very good job, and your higher ups are impressed with you. Just know that people will always try and scam.
So yeah, good for you.
Yeah, don't be afraid to do your job right.
Charger Fan 870, can I get a spirit message? Well, of course you can.
Hey, friend the Charger. What does Spirit want to tell our friend the Charger? Okay. Wow. Okay, Charger fan. Well, it does look like in the month of October, there's new potential responsibilities being put on you. And you're going to have to be careful about not overloading yourself. But Spirit also points to matters of marriage. So there is potential for marriage around you, or finding a suitable marriage partner. But whatever leads you down the aisle is right there, and you happily accept the responsibilities therein. So, yeah.
Okay.
Spirits is hooking you up.
Nancy Bennett.
Hi, Nancy.
Will I hear back from the job interview I had last week? Did you get lost again?
No, she's right at the top of my screen. So Nancy Bennett wants to hear back from a job interview she had last week. I think you're going to hear from somebody who was on vacation last week. Okay. Nice. All right. So, yeah, I do see you hearing from somebody who was on vacation last week talking to you next week. So it's coming through fast, even though whoever you talked to before was a little bit negative and you left with a feeling that maybe they didn't like you or that you hadn't said the right things when you had said all the right things. And you'd basically passed the interview. It's just that whoever you were interviewing had a problem that day. Yeah, you're gonna hear back from next week. You did fine.
All right, moving on to Slow Deezy. Will I have any love relationships by the end of the year?
Okay. Oh. Hopefully So Deezy doesn't have to resort to putting phone numbers on the wall. Oh, that's all. That's old. That's old, isn't it? Okay, so. That's an interesting combination. Love relationships by the end of the year. Yeah, but I kind of wonder because you've got this Seven of Swords right here. And it kind of makes me wonder if maybe you're separated or something along those lines. Because it just feels like there's still a hook. There's still there's still a cord, something connecting you to a past relationship that wasn't very nice. And so it is time for you to put all that behind you because the possibility of love is definitely in front of you right here. But so you have got to work really hard on making yourself positive and putting positive things around you. And whatever that last relationship was, oh boy, it wasn't positive.
Slow and easy, the information I got was that you'll meet somebody at a Christmas party, but it doesn't turn into a romantic relationship until 2026. Divine Oracle Podcast. How will this Thanksgiving weekend go for us with the hotel in the Falls area?
Woohoo!
Oh. Going to the Sundowner, are you?
Yeah, make sure that you check out the Ripley's Museum of the Unlikely, or what is that?
I don't know. Stay the hell away from Lundy's Lane. That's just a tourist ripoff. But definitely go eat dinner at the UFO restaurant.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're really gonna have a good time. Yeah, you're really gonna have a good time there. Don't worry. It's gonna be a ridiculously good time. See if you can get another day there.
Beautiful. Magic Dust. Do you see love coming my way in the next few months? Well, let's see, Magic Dust. Magic Dust and love.
Looking for love. Okay. Warm magic dust. Yeah. Next few months. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Since 1910. Yeah. Yeah. I do see you finding, you've got all these positive cards. And I feel like whoever, when you say, will I have any love relationships by the end of the year? I think you're already interested in somebody, because it really feels like it's kind of, you're really interested in me, because there's this kind of like really happy feeling like this guy has. And you've got the Pentacles. Yeah, and the Pentacles are very earthy and yeah. So you're not just going to have love. You're going to have love with somebody you already kind of have a little bit of a crush on anyway. And you'll find that it is very easy building a relationship with that person.
There's a Marvin Gaye song that came to head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Give it up. Yeah, I think the lyrics on that song are pretty apropos here. Magic Dust, listen to Give It Up. Marvin Gaye. Blah, blah, 2. Is Pi a possible love interest or no?
Isn't Pi a tiger? I'm just being funny. Okay. Blah, blah, and Pi. Blah, blah at 3.14. Is this a possible love interest? Feels like there's a lot of confusion around Pi. Pi must be putting out some pretty mixed messages, so Pi don't know what Pi wants. Okay, so that's an interesting card to come up. Yeah. Okay, so it depends on how slow you want to go.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's an attraction there, and it's a two-way attraction, but he goes at the speed of a snail. Like, it'll take him forever to ask you out. It will take him forever to, it'll take forever for him to actually, kind of contact you on a regular basis. Everything will take forever with this guy. I think that you probably want somebody who embraces romance and relationships a little bit faster than this guy. And I'm not too sure I like his attitude. Makes me wonder if he comes from money, because it's kind of like, well, you're going to have to take your time and prove yourself to me. And then, so yeah, I think that it, like I said before, depends on your patience.
Next, we have Brother Chris. As I did put a fake smile on over the weekend with the in-laws, did anyone pick up how I felt as I'm going through emotions of last year? Thank goodness I'm getting my eyes checked on Wednesday.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
Did you put on a good enough fake smile?
Okay, so let's see. What kind of impression did Brother Chris leave with the in-laws? No, actually, they thought that you seemed to have a good handle on things going forward, and no, they thought you were kind of in a nesting phase of your life.
They were very well behaved.
Yeah, they were very well behaved. He was very well behaved. I don't see a lot of sympathy here, but I see a lot of good feelings, good vibes.
Leo Moon. Will I get a job interview soon? Silence is deafening.
I know. Yeah, within 6 weeks. And it's kind of like that when you say a job interview, there was one that you looked at that just said, yeah, that's got my name all over it. And I think maybe you knew somebody there. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like your time of being broken out in the cold is coming to an end.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Bramptonite is next. What do my guardian angels want me to know?
Okay. Indeed. What does Bramptonite's guardian angels want you to?
Quit banging your head against the wall.
Yeah. Well, it feels so good when you stop. Okay, one thing I get that your guardian angels wants you to know is that you already know that you're dissatisfied in the situation that you're in and you're not giving it your all. The thing with the devil card is that with the devil, it's easy enough to walk away. The only reason you think you're trapped is because the devil has you convinced you're trapped. And I think that this is a time for you to look for something new, something you can give your best to.
Okay, moving on to Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
What will the next few months look like for me? Well,
30
Jordan,
to 31 days.
It sounds to me like you are ready for a general reading, which you can get by sending Sally an email.
Yes.
info@sallydiane.com. Send Sally an email and let her know that you want a reading, and she'll work with you to get that set up and going.
Yes, and to get a reading.
It'll be a virtual reading online using whichever tool that you want.
Yes, and if you're looking to have a reading in person with me, you'll have to come to Stratford to the spa near the tracks. You can set up an appointment by visiting the spa near I don't know if it's .com or .ca.
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see what this thing says.
Yeah, I always just put spa near the tracks and it comes up.
Hey, phone number's on your screen, folks.
Yes, and you can call. I have effective, I think in the end of October, I will be there most Saturdays and most Mondays through the end of the year and into the first few months of 2026.
Woohoo! Okay, getting back to the questions. Crystal, 1983. Should I have any concerns about my ex retaliating or plotting against me?
No. And I just say that because it really feels like he's playing a lot of mind games. He's got you thinking that he's more able to harm you than he is. And it says that you're holding back, and this is time for you just to move forward and not worry about what he might think or say or do, because he can't do as much as he thinks he can. And he definitely can't harm you as much as he's got you convinced he can. So no, move forward as you wish.
Oh, by the way, his friends know that he's full of bullshit.
You should too.
Macho Mandy Savage looking for a message from the universe. Well,
The universe.
Well, you're asking a lot. All right. What does the all want you to know?
Okay. What does the all want Macho Mandy to know? Okay, so even though that Ace of Swords is reversed, it's on the positive side. What the universe wants you to know is that you were born to be loved and cherished. And if you're not being loved and cherished, it's time for you to move on. It feels like you've had certain blessings bestowed upon you through childhood that are still with you to this day. And it also talks about the Ace of Swords, but it's the Ace of Swords reversed. And the swords, when I look at that, I see as the swords as being the sword of truth. And so the positive thing in your life is that for some reason, your lie detector magnet has gotten stronger. And you're better at honing in when people lie. And that's a blessing from the universe. So take advantage of that. If you think somebody's lying to you, they are.
And rededicate yourself to rituals that you used to do in the past that somehow just kind of fell by the wayside. Some of those rituals will really reground you, lift you up. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Leona. Leona wants to know about love in the fall.
Love in the fall. That's like right now. Okay. Leona and love. Ooh, Leona's been hurt. Somebody hurt Leona pretty good because it left marks that kind of hold her back. But it does look like somebody's coming in, and this is somebody who's pretty well grounded, and he might be more serious, more maybe a little bit more conservative, because it looks like he plans where you're used to being in love, where whoever you're with slashes. You've got someone who plans in a good way. Somebody who thinks about the future in a positive way. Oh, yeah. And this is probably going to happen before the end of the year. It's definitely going to happen by the spring. You are going to meet somebody who will not hurt you.
Okay. Starry.
Hi, Starry.
Let me know when you've had enough.
Oh, I'm coming pretty close.
Why does Jay Taurus want me to help Chiffon instead of working on my own stuff?
Okay, so. Oh, there. Why does. There it is. Instead of working on my own stuff. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all.
First off, Chiffon doesn't need to help. She's just pretending she needs to help.
Well, it's kind of like I'm getting Chinese drama there. Sorry, soap opera. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't help her. You shouldn't help her.
Yeah, but why does Jay want you to help?
It's kind of, it's kind of jointly because Siobhan wants to tear you down and she doesn't want to do her own work.
But she's definitely more than capable of doing it.
Yeah. And I just want to know why Jay is sucking up to Siobhan like that. And I think that's a question for you to ask too.
Okay. Moving on. Patty. Different Patty.
Yeah.
Was moving to the city in our highest good for my son and mine growth. Progress. All right. Was moving to the city the right move for me and my kid?
Okay. Moving to the city. And thank you, Joseph Saltarella, for that information. And I hope everybody's paying attention.
Where are you reading that?
Yeah, well, he didn't ask a question. It's in the chat. And he was telling people, he's talking about what he found about silverfish. Okay, Patty. It was moving to the city in our highest good for my sons and I, growth and progress. Okay, did I do a good thing here? I feel like you definitely needed to move from where you're at. So that in and of itself is a blessing even before we get to where you landed, if that's good for you. So let's see. Yeah, puts your heartbreak behind you. Yeah, definitely. More potential for earnings. That's good. Yeah. The only thing I see, and this is kind of a little positive. It's positive, but it's also negative. It says that you might not be used to living in a city because it's kind of like you're a little uncertain as to how to get out and mingle and how to interact. So you're still at that point, sort of the all revved up and no place to go. But yeah, this was a good opportunity. This was a good thing for you to do. And just stay on this path a while. It will lead you to something good. There's just more opportunities there. And protection. Something about living in a city gives us a certain amount. And then an anonymity, and I know I'm not saying that right, but, it kind of, it's easier to hide in the city from your heartbreak and those who hurt you.
And your son will do greatly as well. He's going to be very prosperous.
Yeah,
in all aspects of his life.
Yeah.
Good going.
Yeah.
Haunting Life wants to know about the witchy markets on the 30th in Guelph. How's that going to go?
Oh, there's a witchy market in Guelph.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm picking up that it's going to go really well. Some of the vendors might be upset with you. They think that you're undercutting them on purpose. I think that they just generally charge more the closer they get to Toronto.
Yeah. It'll go good, but again, the old guard right there.
Yeah.
Think he's undercutting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should be aware of that. And yeah.
Yeah. They're just charging bigger city prices.
Yeah.
When they're doing shows in London, Hamilton, Toronto, they get to charge a lot more.
Yeah, and don't argue with them. I know this from years of being told that myself. If somebody says you're undercutting them, you are.
Lee Dree.
Hi, Lee.
My son has a customer service job interview coming up. Will he get the job?
Oh, well, let's hope so. Get out of the basement. Sorry. Okay, so customer service for Lee's son. Customer service. How will that go?
Your son would do well to join Toastmasters. He's good at speaking, but sometimes he doesn't really know what to say. Then that's when he screws up.
Yeah, yeah. Because I could see that he's screwed up a few job interviews before by being nervous. Might be a good idea for him to drink a nice cup of chamomile tea before he goes into a job interview and take a couple deep cleansing breaths and let go of the stress. Yeah, this one will go good. He'll be with somebody that he can talk to and communicate with. So yeah, they're going to hire him.
It's a good interviewer.
Yeah.
The interviewer really likes their job and is really good at it. And they hire people that they want to succeed because that's in everybody's best interest. There's so many companies out there that are so worried about the future of that employee. All right, Lynn Hirayama. Is Eduardo the one for the future? Will he be someone to develop better health habits?
So what do we see about Eduardo? Let's just see what Spirit sees about Eduardo.
Better health habits. That's always code for alcoholic.
Yeah. You got the eight of cups.
Yeah.
You know, leaving the cups behind.
Turned over now too, right there.
And the cups turned over. So, there's.
And there's the Queen of Swords with the ultimatum.
Yeah. Yeah. Will it get better? 3/5%. Not entirely. But cutting way back is not the same as stopping. And it's kind of like right here, the Queen of Swords, that's you. And I can see that you feel like that because of the all caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also notice how the Queen of Swords has her back to the rest of the cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah. You know when to walk away.
Eduardo is not the one.
Yeah.
You just got lust in your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, two more.
Two more? All right, so going with Ray True Colors. Will I see more than orbs from my daughter?
From your daughter. Okay. So I'm assuming that your daughter is somebody who has passed, and we're really sorry about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Definitely.
She's telling me that she reaches to you in other ways. Let's see. Will you see more than just orbs? Yeah. It's kind of like you're already seeing little things. You're expecting visual, and you're expecting, poltergeist movie kind of thing, and that's not what's I see happening. It's when somebody reaches out, it's always in a, it's always in a more subtle way. A lot of times they reach through a scent, or maybe playing little tricks on you. Because it says, you've already seen more than just orbs. You just, you're expecting. You're expecting it to be more spectacular, and it's not really. Yeah. Yes. It's like, there's orbs, but there's reaching out in other ways too. Okay. So it looks like she does try different ways, and she's finally going to break through for you. I think it's going to take her a while. I don't know, maybe you're trying to listen with your fingers in your ear or something. Because she's there and she's talking to you, you're just not getting it. Don't worry, she'll figure out a way to reach you.
You do not need to bring in a third party to communicate with her.
No.
Priscilla. Will I get the role for the part I've just sent my audition in for? All right. Let's see, Priscilla. Acting, Priscilla.
Still act. Okay.
They're going to call you back. You got a call back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it
There's-
feels like, okay, not this particular role, but there's something about your audition that they really like and they see something in you. So, it's like, hang on, because we got some other roles that you might be good for. I like to see that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the devil positively, oh, yeah. When I see this as positively aspected, I feel like I don't know whether it's your parents or somebody close to you that might have some pretty old fashioned views of the industry you're in. Just because I'm kind of getting, I'm not sure whether it's family or friends, but I'm seeing people kind of working against you. Like, do you really want to get involved in this? And yeah, they like you and they want to call you back. And I would not listen to the naysayers.
Okay, last question.
Okay, one last question.
From Porsche 911 GTRS.
Oh, well, Porsche 911, my favorite car.
I would like to know if I should pursue my desire to start a podcast on spirituality. And, they're seeing what Spirit has to say about that.
Okay. Oh. Look at Porsche.
The obvious question that you always have to ask yourself when thinking about starting a podcast is, am I bringing anything new to the genre?
Yeah. Yeah. But it does feel like, if you're willing to, if you're willing to compete and play the game, yes, you can get to the point where you are monetized. So that's pretty good. But what he said about your perspective, you got that three of cups there too. So it feels like this is something that you should do on your own and not look for partners or people who are there. Here, we'll do it together and I can help you. No. You've got to do it on your own. And it's got to be your own word and your own view. I see that right there and right there. And it just notice a lot of work. And we just have our little show here once a week, and we love it. We love our little audience. We're definitely a small fish in an even smaller pond. And if you want to get to if you want to swim with the big boys, then you're going to really have to keep on top of your analytics and everything else. And you're going to have to, turn out a better quality product, because more slick the product you make, the better the chance is for you to be monetized and for it to catch the eye of an advertiser. We kind of like what we have, but we're not expecting money. We're just expecting a Sunday night with friends.
Yeah, so the cards say it's good, but do it on your own. It's going to take a while to make any kind of money on it. And the rest is kind of academic. What does my podcast bring to the world of spirituality that it doesn't already exist in some other podcast? Who's my target audience? Obviously not me. Not because I'm not spiritual. It's because podcasts on that subject, for me, often are over, they're really advanced. Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been doing this stuff for 40 fucking years. My dad did his first psychic fair Thanksgiving weekend, 1985.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when I found out just how many freaks there are. Now, I met some wonderful people throughout the last 40 years.
Oh, yeah. We both have.
But that first psychic fair, that was an eye-opener.
Okay, so folks, that is the end of our show for today. And thank you for tuning in. Please tune in again next week. And speaking of next week, next Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., I will be at the Wizards and Witches Halloween Market at the Army, Navy, Air Force in Stratford on Lorne Avenue. I hope to see you there. It will be the last time this year that I will be offering $45 15-minute palm readings. I will also be offering a huge variety of tumbled stones for $4. So come on in, see the festival. There'll be all kinds of ghosts and goblins and cool Halloween stuff there. There'll be scavenger hunts, and anybody that wants to come in costume, be there at 3 o'clock for the costume contest.
Okay. Costume on Thanksgiving weekend?
Yeah.
For dressing up as turkeys?
Good night, folks.